So, I've been in America for 3 years, student visa, and prior to this encounter, I had heard of Bigfoot, but never thought it was real. At the time of this incident, I was attending West Texas A&M College just south of Amarillo, Texas, and like many freshmen my first year, I didn't have a car, so I found myself catching rides with people going back and forth. This happened on a Saturday night. I was with my friend Lisa. We just wanted to get away from campus, and Lisa's family had a ranch in Dumas, Texas. The plan was to go hang out on their ranch for the weekend, chill, and relax. So we head out, and everything is cool. Just two girls riding along, listening to music. For the most part, we spent the majority of the time talking about boys. She was dating this guy on the track team, and he had her head twisted and turned all around. Lisa was on the emotional roller coaster and having a meltdown. Why? Because her boyfriend had posted this picture on Instagram with him and his other girl from the track team. Now he claimed that they were just friends, but frankly, I didn't believe it. And if you saw this girl for yourself, there's absolutely no way you would believe it either. This girl was 6'4", pure feminine muscle, blonde hair, and she had the kind of ass that women would die for. Now, as we're riding along, I'm not finna tell my friend Lisa that she done lost her boyfriend already. She's extremely vulnerable at this time. So I'm doing more listening than talking, hoping that she's gonna feel better. But in reality, looking at Lisa and looking at this girl, there was no way in hell that he was gonna stay with her. We're riding along, Lisa's talking, spilling out her feelings and emotions. When we hear this explosion, next thing you know, we got a flat tire on the side of the road. Now, to be clear with you, I'm not one of those helpless women who can't change a tire, but Lisa was. So now we're on the side of the road at night using a light from her cell phone to try and change this tire. And of course, the first thing that happens is this guy pulls over and he's trying to help us. Now, we found ourselves in an extremely uncomfortable situation for two women to be in, considering the fact that we didn't have any weapons at all. Now picture this, I'm bent over, tights on, t-shirt, and I can feel his eyes all over me, and it's giving me the creeps. He's standing behind me saying, look, just let me do it. We're in a bad spot. We need to change this tire and get back on the road. So I back up. He bends over, starts taking the lug nuts off the wheel. His ass cheek is out plumering us, and Lisa and I are standing behind him kind of giggling when we hear this rustling in the trees. He stands up, peers into the darkness, and then starts moving faster. And you can tell for some reason this guy is starting to panic. He stands up, looking around. Where's your jack? Where's your jack? When we open the trunk, he digs around, pulls out a small factory jack that came with the car, and starts freaking out, saying, nope, this is going to take way too long. Turns around, runs to his truck, comes back lugging this huge jack, slides it under the car, and starts to jack it up. As he's bending over, sliding that jack under the car, we hear a tree snap in the wood lines. Oh my God, he starts to spaz out. Get your shit and come with me. Come on, we need to go. Let's go. In my mind, I appreciate this guy stopping on the side of the road to help us, but there was no way in hell that I was hopping in the truck of some stranger in the middle of the night. Going to say to him, sir, I really appreciate you stopping and help us on the side of the road, but we don't know you like that, and I'm not comfortable getting in the truck with you. He cuts me off mid-sentence and says, you don't understand, we need to go. I'm not going to hurt you. If I wanted to hurt you, I would have done it as soon as I pulled up. However, there are things in this area that will hurt you. We need to go, and we need to go right now. Listen to me, as this man was still talking, we hear this heavy, guttural, growling, breathing. I'm not sure what the hell it was, but it was long, like 12 seconds long. Lisa and I are like, what the fuck is that? And this dude takes off, running to his truck, leaving us standing right there on the side of the road. A few seconds later, he pulls up and he's screaming at us, get in, get in, get in. Lisa is standing there freaking out, thinking to myself, I know I heard something over there in the trees, but that ain't enough to make me get in the truck with your ass, a complete stranger. So I turn around thinking that Lisa and I are thinking the exact same thing and start heading towards the driver's side door of Lisa's car. But when I look back, Lisa is still standing there freaking out. He's screaming, you don't believe me? You don't believe me? Just look. Now listen to me carefully. I see him holding a flashlight, pointing it out of his truck, out of the corner of my eye. Next thing you know, I hear Lisa screaming, looking directly at her. She is literally diving into the front seat of this man's truck like she's diving into a pool of water. Both of them pull off, her legs still dangling out the door, and leave me right freaking there. Now, I'm inside her car, behind the steering wheel. Remember, trunk is open, keys still in the ignition, lug nuts are loose, tire is flat. I'm all alone, and I hear that breathing and growling so loud that it's coming through the closed windows and only getting louder and louder. So I quickly lock the doors, climb into the back seat, squeezing my body down to the floor behind the driver's seat, and close my eyes. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Dark Waters. I'm hoping that you enjoyed this story so far. It really is a good one. I'm getting back in my bag, in my production bag, like I used to be. So you guys got some really good stuff coming. Head on over to the website IamDarkWaters.com to check it out and listen to the entire story. And for those of you who are new to my channel and hearing this for the first time, head on over to IamDarkWaters.com to become a member.